Tuesday groove. It's Toonsday Tuesday. DJ's got the tunes with cactus bringing vibes that light up the room. Retro memories and fresh new spins from classic laughs to anime wins. Toonsday Tuesday, step into the stream. Old school feels and modern dreams. With DJ and crackers, it's a timeless ride through cartoon worlds side by side. We're throwing it back to the days gone by. Tunes from the past still lighting the sky. Then to the present with colors that pop. From Spirited Away to rooftop drops. Cartoon vibes filling up the night. From retro grooves to neon light. DJ's got the flow, cactus brings the flair. Every Tuesday, everywhere. Toonsday Tuesday, jump in the stream. Classic hits and new age dreams. DJ and crackers here for the thrill. Cartoon and anime magic, we got the skill. Tune in weekly, don't miss the fun. Classic or modern for everyone. With DJ and crackers, we'll hit replay. Toonsday Tuesday, every single day.
Yo, hey guys.
Hi guys. Oh, I like that. Where'd you how'd you get that done? Vitra, good to see you.
I did it with some AI called AImusic.so.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
yeah. But yeah, hey Vitra, good to see you. Okay, so tonight we're talking about Treehouse of Horrors number 7 and number 24, which, for those who may be wondering, this is season 8, episode 1, and season 5, episode 5, I believe.
Let me see. It is episode 5, yes. And I always forget that the Halloween specials are the start of the season. Because of the way it all works out with them coming back from, because Simpsons was created during that time when shows would take summer breaks.
Yeah.
So the season starts around the time of Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah. I mean, so season 8 began with Treehouse of Horror. So, yeah.
Season season 10, Treehouse of Horror was episode 4. So you always do get the Treehouse of Horror near the start of the season.
Yeah. Okay, so
I like to say you haven't watched a lot of the Treehouse of Horror past 7, you said, right?
I have not. I mean, when I was growing up, the Simpsons was not really on my radar to be watching every week. I mean,
Gotcha. Oh, Simpsons was like a big thing in my family. We love watching it. I actually had the Simpsons soundtracks on cassette. When Do the Bartman came out, I had a cassette tape of that.
Nice.
That I would play in my stereo record player / tape deck.
Alright.
You want to know how crazy it is? In the living room, there was an 8-track stereo.
Yeah.
There They played 8-track cassettes.
Yeah. That's crazy. uh, so now I think we need to kind of say this off the bat. Treehouse of Horror wasn't always called Treehouse of Horror. I mean, best example is the photo several talking about where it came up as the Simpsons Halloween special.
No, I believe it was always called Treehouse of Horror.
Well, I just know when I watched episode, the graphic that popped up was Simpsons Halloween special.
Okay. Let me check this again. Treehouse of Horror. Okay, yeah, you're right. It says Simpsons Halloween Special 7. When did they start calling it Treehouse of Horror?
I did not know.
All right, look that up. Uh,
But
I
yeah,
suppose Treehouse of Horror 13 was the first one that used the title Treehouse of Horror.
okay. Yeah, before that, it was the Simpsons Halloween special. So the the naming of Treehouse of Horror in the title before you hit play on the episode is gonna less retitle to have consistency and
Yeah.
not, yeah.
Yeah,
So
they just changed it on the
basically on the playlist
yeah.
episode titles. So yeah. But no, that's the first thing that I wanted to point out because, we sometimes forget that these older shows don't really uh, develop their traditions until later seasons. Like,
Especially for something as, as old as The Simpsons, which has gone through like so many different things.
yeah, so you just gotta keep in mind that what it might be titled is Treehouse of Horror, but that is not what it was originally called for the first 12 years.
Well, to be fair, let's see. Simpsons season 13 was 1989, so No wait. 13 was no,
1989?
no, not that. This is 2001. No, they had to have changed it before 2001. I remember them using the name Treehouse of Horror back before then. I know that. Okay. You can get started on the episode while I'm start looking for this.
Okay, so we have a few different segments. I'm gonna be talking about my favorite, which I'm gonna go into it, but okay, so the title of this segment is The Thing and I. Well, you know, Walt and Lisa here, you know, schooling in the attic, and they ask, you know, Mr. Homer what's the attic? They're putting off like notion the others. There's notion of their aspect, and Homer makes a slip of the tongue by saying we shall have 4 nosy kids. Marge slaps him and says, we only have 3 kids, yet 3 nosy kids. And then Marge is like, don't it's time to feed it. I want the fridge glass out a bucket of fish heads, and it's like do fish heads.
Roly poly fish heads.
Yeah, going up to see what several of the fish heads he was down toasted kids not going at it. That's it until when Mouse and Homer leave the house, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie all decide to go up to attic. Bart's holding Maggie while Maggie's holding the lantern like, hey, not to hear, but they see the fish heads with a dog bowl in the middle, and then they see chainsaw, and they hear a scream. What's that? They look down, empty on the mouth, and I was really out of what's the most you would get out. She picks up phone, calls Dr. Hippo, and just as loose. He goes loose, and you know, Marge and I will begin to explain to Bald, specifically to Bald. You have a blue. Lisa says, I have no blue. Homer says to Bald, yes, Bald, you have a twin brother. And basically, Dr. Evil says, yes, they were Siamese conjoined twins. And that part's my commentary, but yeah. So he expressed how he did a routine soul merge. It felt like one truth or one's good, one's evil. I wonder which it was.
All right. All right. I will say that I really do love how they hint very early about who the evil twin is.
Yeah, I did too. Right, really. Now, one thing though, like, we need to find Hugo, but both they have take the game, and then it gives you this eerie feel, and both evil says you're here. Hugo, who we see that looks like a disheveled bolt, is like, yes, I'm here. I have always been here. I will always be with you. And at this moment, he's just standing there and dining with a plate of fish heads. And I Jerry Coworker, the,
Yo, Jamie. Good to see you.
yeah, the, you can ball come up to the he goes, my full plan is to reconnect them, and basically he wants to, as they believe it is, give him sanity because he also believes he's the evil twin.
Well, I don't think that he believes he's the evil twin. He just wants them back together.
Yeah. But and he even says, I've been practicing. I show a pigeon and a rat together. They pigeon fly off, hit the window, drop down, land on the rat's feet, which I'm confident would not actually happen like that. And
Possible. I mean, if it's possible to actually connect them that way and have them both survive, who knows what? It could be a very, very strong pigeon.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, I, I would think the picture was a bit heavier and the rat wouldn't have landed on its feet. That's what I'm saying. But new here the so you go with a pretty pointy sewing needle, a box 31 be alright or left. This is where Dr. Hebel shows up, and I really hope I'm saying his name right. I don't know if
No, it's Dr. Hibbert.
okay. And it's like, whoa, you've been so I bet you have even seen your reflection. He holds up a
Oh, by the way, Jamie, what are you cooking tonight? Hopefully, it's something really good.
yeah,
And hopefully, it's something warm because it's starting to get a little chilly. So, nice warm food is something to really help the day go by.
definitely. So he holds up a blank. I'm gonna call it pixel frame.
Brussels
So
sprouts and carrots? That's an odd mix, but I can see it.
nice. So holds up pixel frame in front of him and he shocks you go right in the jaw. And then he makes a comment, oh, it's for it's always the left when that's the evil trend. Pulls up Hugo's shoulders. Huh? Hugo's skull is under. Uh, so if Hugo is the evil trend, that must mean the evil trend is really bald. And
Which is basically an of course.
yeah, like, no, I love you. And yeah, they're like, uh, and but if it says, oh, freckles, it's not that hard to guess, then, oh, we need to make this right. But put a ball in the attic and Philip says why Rico enjoyed a nice turkey dinner, and it's also Thanksgiving, so yeah, and
I
yeah,
will say that is sort of like one of the truly iconic Treehouse of Horror episodes.
yeah,
The evil twin Bart, the yeah, there's a couple of things that stand out quite well, but the one at the end of this episode, because yes, this is one of the Treehouse of Horror 7 is a standout Halloween special.
yeah,
The Bart one is okay. The one I'm going to talk about right now is okay. The one afterwards, that's the real one. That is the real thing everyone remembers this episode for.
Yeah.
I will say, yes, the Bart one with Bart and Hugo. I'm surprised they've never gone back and done anything with that.
Yeah, no, that's my question. Besides the most recent episode, have they done anything else with Hugo at all?
No, I mean, maybe he's shown up in like a Halloween special comic at some point, but I've never seen him show up in any other like jokes.
Uh,
All right. Well, next one we were talking about is the Genesis Tub portion of this, which is sort of a parody of a Twilight Zone episode called, I think it was called The Little People. Um, yes, it was The Little People, in which two astronauts land on a planet and one of them discovers a group of sort of microscopic primitive people, and he lords over them as some kind of vengeful deity. Now, in this episode, Bart and Lisa are getting ready for the science fair, and Lisa's basically trying to see how teeth react to soda. We already know what that does.
yeah.
I think Lisa, even if this was like the 80s or 90s, everyone already knew. I think your thing's already proven. But anyway, Bart comes in, he's doing some static electricity jokes, and Lisa gets zapped. Then Lisa zaps the tooth in the Coca Cola, which causes a chain reaction to create life. And in that, she creates life. See, it's a microscopic group of cavemen, and they start growing and developing at a rapid pace. Like she goes off to eat breakfast. When she gets back, they've gone from Stone Age to Renaissance era.
Mm-hmm.
When like over the course of literally a day, they get to nearly space age levels of technology and beyond. Bart plays the role of, the annoying older brother, but who also just messes up the experiment by killing a bunch of people, destroying a bunch of buildings in their tooth civilization with his big fat fingers.
Uh,
They retaliate, and Bart threatens him again. This is also playing reference to the actions of the two astronauts from the original Twilight Zone episode, where one of them sort of like tries to prevent the other from being this vengeful, hateful, like god to the civilization that they could be responsible for.
mm-hmm.
Eventually, Lisa gets shrunk down by the mini version of Professor Frank and gets stuck
Yeah.
in there as their god and is forced to answer a bunch of questions about why they're created. But all she cares about is how Bart ends up winning the science fair with her project.
Yeah.
The episode's funny. It's something which is referenced a lot. In fact, I will postulate that the Genesis Tub episode of Treehouse of Horror is actually referenced more in sci-fi going forward than the Little People episode of the Twilight Zone that this thing is based off of.
I would believe that.
I've seen it in Love, Death, Robots. I've seen it in uh, various sci-fi short stories where it's about normal people, not people going off into space, just usually normal people who discover something in the refrigerator or just some experiment or whatever, where they have little people in a fast advancing a civilization. And that's more in line with this with Lisa than it is with the astronauts in the Twilight Zone episode. So yeah, this is a seminal example of the Simpsons influencing media going forward.
Yeah.
While this might not be seen as as funny an episode as some things, this is an important episode and an important segment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the next one coming up is the one that if you've never seen Treehouse of Horror at all, you probably still know what this one is about. It's Kang and Kodos running for president.
Yeah.
You want to just go on partly on this, DJ?
Yeah, it was. I got we see animal out fishing, not capture
Why he's fishing at night in the middle of a lake
yeah.
by himself, no one knows.
Yeah,
That's not Homer.
no. But, kind of characters UFO comes over him, tries to light down on him. They grab him with this uncovered claw, and they kept losing grip. Well, they lost grip of him twice, if I remember correctly. Was it twice, Geckos?
Twice for their appearance.
No, that when they would take it home, they.
Oh yeah, they dropped him. Yeah, the
Yeah,
claw dropped him.
yeah, was it that, was it once or twice that they dropped?
I think it was they tried to scoop him up. He fell. They got. I think it was just twice.
Okay, twice. But yeah, now they got him up. He was like, okay, so you're gonna prove me. Let me drop my pants and bend over. They're like, oh no, we have learned all we can from an improvement. And that's something I never thought I would say on this channel at all.
Well, I don't know why. Anal probing and stuff like that happens in a lot of cartoons, man.
But, they're like, no, just take us to illegal. Well, over in Washington, you want Clinton and what was the opponent to running that election?
Bob Dole and Bill Clinton.
Okay, Joe and Clinton. Because I was like, if you want Clinton, but we'll have to election next week. And it may not be him anymore, it may be just, okay, Bob Dole.
Which makes sense because that was it aired just before election time, which is what this next Treehouse of Horror is going to be airing.
Yeah, and let me just say this, guys. We did not intentionally make this the one we do before election time next week.
Hey man, you picked it. You picked it.
Uh, yeah, but that's not my intention. But yeah, no, so Clinton, because Bill Clinton Bob Dole, and they had a little too friendly towards trouble, and it was like, your financial opponent, and because, but he simply collected, and they free with, yeah, I'm probably oversimplifying that for you, but
um, I will say the jokes from this segment, the I'm with Kodos, or
yeah,
yeah, all of the political jokes from this episode are things which just aged so incredibly well.
uh,
They were memed back then, but they're like it's even more relevant in this day and age.
yeah, hmm,
And I'm remembering jokes from that I didn't quite get when I was a kid and it first aired. All the stuff with like the Democratic National Convention, all of the jokes about the voting third party. Go
yeah,
ahead, waste your votes.
yeah, no, like, that's something that as a kid I did not understand.
Yo,
Like,
Des.
it does, cause yeah,
But yeah, political humor out of that is fun, mixed with the alien stuff. Yeah, it was good times.
yeah,
Especially with the whole being enslaved to build super weapons at the very end.
yeah,
Yeah. No, it was good old fun.
that's, hey, the dog, but yeah,
Where is this?
I need, I will call her actually right now, but it's already calling on my PC, and I need help with it. Okay, so, go, I mean, it was a good, this was a good segment, something that, made me laugh. But I will definitely say our next kinda our next episode is pretty funny in itself.
Yep. The next episode, yeah, Treehouse of Horror 34.
Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna ask this of you, Keckle.
Sure.
What made you pick this specific one besides it being the most colored
That's
one?
it. That was it. It was just the most recent one. So I thought, since you said you hadn't watched a bunch of the others, let's just check the recent one.
Okay, cool, cool.
I
So,
do find it start to be pretty good. Um, the whole blockchain stuff, the whole NFTs, because even during last year,
yeah,
all right, NFTs should have died the second they were created. They're a dumb idea.
yeah,
I hate them. It should not exist. They're bad for the environment. They're bad for artists. They're just bad.
yeah,
Um, this episode really starts with the idea that they're going to be turning everything in the museums and everything in the library and digitizing them to the internet, which I could see, uses for. Having all the knowledge, having all the art at people's fingertips without having or needing to go places for them was
yeah,
something that we all ended up doing during COVID. I know
yeah,
people who went on virtual museum tours during COVID.
yeah.
But
I,
that turned into a lot of things of the digital versions being the only versions. And that sucks. YOLO Templin Acres.
yeah, hey, that book was here, okay? Now, yeah, this NFTs I could should have died right away. I mean, often Bolt get turned into an NFT since Treehouse of Horrors. Katie.
Yeah, we're talking about Treehouse of Horror 7, and right now we're talking about 34.
Yeah. Now, the whole Bolt becoming a NFT because of Homo stupidity is a good kind of entry to it. I mean, Bolt becomes the highest value NFT in the world.
And then Marge goes in after, and I do like how it is that Bart's only expensive because he was the first, and the second is worth nothing.
Yeah,
Because it's all arbitrary nonsense.
yeah, definitely.
You know what? That they should do that. That would be pretty funny. And that would be something that the guests would definitely remember.
Yeah,
As long as you're down with it.
yeah, definitely that should be
All
fun.
right. All right. Definitely. It sounds like it'll be a blast.
Nice, nice.
Um,
But
so
yeah, I
so with
mean,
Marge being just the second NFT and having almost zero value, she has to basically go on a Snowpiercer-esque, because that's kind of what this is also a parody of, is a parody
yeah,
of Snowpiercer, in which she has to get to the front of the train.
nice.
And she has to do this by killing off other NFTs to raise her value. Because it's all just prospective value. It's she's being valued based off of like rarity, but also like people wanting to see what she's doing.
Yeah. Mm,
So she
was
kills her way through memes in order to get to the front of the train. And has some pretty fun fight scenes as well.
yeah, I mean, the whole needing to be the guidance of the enlightened interest, college general of Gronkowski and Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to Rob and Jimmy, but who would pick those three to be the know-all of NFTs?
That's partly the joke. Celebrities were just the know-it-alls of NFTs. No real people, no scientists, no people who actually know anything about technology cared about NFTs. It was just random celebrities that got people to
Yeah,
buy NFTs.
I got ya.
You know who was selling NFTs? Shaq was selling NFTs. That's who was selling NFTs. That's who was like the guardians of like this
Uh,
secret new path um to wealth.
yeah, but yeah, but and more. Yeah, but no, I mean, it was definitely a good segment. I found it very interesting,
Oh,
but
okay. Templin apparently does not know too much about NFTs.
okay. Hmm.
All right. DJ, how much do you know about NFTs for explaining them?
Um, very little. I mean, I know the value comes from the less the less people have them, the more powerful they are. With I mean, talking about in real life, I do not know the most valuable NFT to date. Do
Okay.
you?
So for NFTs, what NFTs are, they stands for non-fungible token. The
Mm-hmm.
idea behind them is for you to hold the license to a digital object. So, like, say you have a picture of something or you have a file of something. It's
Yeah.
you get a receipt saying that you own this, and that if it's used in something, that you're supposed to be paid like money for it because this is your thing. People had ideas of like making like TV shows based around the NFTs that they own because like here's the thing that I own. The problem is that you were owning the license to something, but you do not own the thing.
Yeah.
So you could literally just have someone just take a random picture of it and then boom, you have this thing. Now, could you make a movie out of this thing? No, but it's also just most of those things are just random ugly pictures.
Yeah.
And this episode is based off of NFTing a person so that that person would have value for whatever someone would be willing to pay for it. Like Burns tries to buy Bart as an NFT.
Yeah. And I will add the fact in the train that the block train that there are is driven by FOMO, fear of missing out. So yeah.
Yeah, and the blockchain is also the digital pathways of where items are held.
Yeah.
And that's why it is referred to as like a train.
Hmm. Uh
But at the end of the day, Homer's the one who gets purchased by Burns.
yeah.
And the next one after, like, this was a good parody. This was a timely parody, and it has a lot of good humor in it.
Yeah, no, this was called Eight, just so y'all know, and it begins with a alternate ending of the first season episode. Kate Phil will Lisa Watts, Sasha Bob, multiple on a houseboat. Griffin from Terrell Lake to Springfield. And we fast forward 12 years later, and Lisa is a, I believe they say a world-renowned crime scene or a justice, a criminal justice professor
Yeah.
at some college.
Yep, she's a criminal justice professor. I don't know if they reveal what the college was.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the summary of the whole segment and they don't, but they bring her in because Lisa is a traumatized, renowned criminal profile with this is meant to parody this series Mindhunter.
Really? I thought it was going off of Silence of the Lambs.
Well, it's a mix of that and Southwest.
I have not seen Mindhunter, so I couldn't say about that. Though the title is a reference to the movie Seven.
Well, this is called 8,
Right,
so I mean,
right. It's a mixture of things.
yeah. But yeah, no, they Lisa is recruited by Springfield Police Department after Nelson wants to help investigate a series of murders with messages of the victim names followed by was the flows drawn in blood. Now, they do seek help in a Hannibal Little Sour Little or Anagram from imprisoned Bob. He instead mocks the idea as a lame plot crusade and provokes her laugh by making a remark about the model above. Now, as the sixth Victor fever, we should just realize the model victims were of the firstborn and such as a slaughterhouse owned by Endgame.
I will say this is another example of they should have figured things out earlier. I mean, yeah, the characters are dumb,
Yeah,
but
they are.
hopefully the audience figured it out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I will say just like I knew that at like the second ultra crisis that Lisa was the killer and that she wasn't all mentally put together because of it. Now, spoiler guys, but the way this episode ends is with Lisa in the same cell as Bob due to Maggie being a collections officer at the prison, and Lisa then there breaks down revealing that she was the killer all along, which if you couldn't figure that out, okay. Now, this was a good segment. I liked it.
It's a gory one. It harkens back to a lot of the the mist that turns everyone inside out, or the ones where they get ground up into meat. Because
You,
some of the Simpsons Halloween stuff seemed to like be a little tamer than others. This one was nice and gory.
yeah. Now, it was definitely a good one. And, I definitely enjoyed this one. Now, the last segment, I mean,
Yeah, the
I,
last segment is I gotta say, the last segment's kind of a weaker one. It's just Homer eating a radioactive donut and creating a zombie Homer virus.
yeah, this is,
That's it. That's the beginning, and that is the end of the episode. It's he eats a radioactive donut, and his burps turn people into other Homers.
yeah, they don't even turn them back. Like,
That's the beginning and the end of the joke. It
yeah,
is, oh, here's a Homerized version of Patty and Selma. Here's a Homerized Mr. Burns. That's it.
yep, Unwise, Mark, and Unwise. The last one I was posted was the Float, so, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not quite sure what the parody is here, like, what, do you know what the source material for this
I mean,
some
it could just be a parody of different like outbreak films.
okay.
All right, let me check this one. What was the name of? Okay. All right, so Treehouse of Horror 35. Mm, Loutbreak. That's the name of the episode.
Hmm.
No references.
Uh, I mean, the only thing that I'm seeing is definitely a parody of Outbreak.
I mean, yeah, I could see that. I mean, the name of the movie, but like the name is like different stuff.
Yeah. But, uh, it's what it is. I mean, it's definitely not the most eye-catching segment we have in the tour at all. So,
Yeah, it's just a boring one.
yeah,
It's Bart and Lisa are immune because they're his kids, so they're there to try and see if they can get Homer to agree to like a cure, but yeah,
yeah,
there's nothing there.
yeah. No, so it's just, you know, it ends with, them being a whole town of homos and no real resolution to it. So, yeah. I, I mean, I will go in and start reading this, all of these, and
Okay,
uh,
so for the segments,
okay,
for my view of the segments, I will say for Treehouse 34, I
yeah,
would put um, Wild Barts Can't Be Token. I'll put that as a six. Six. It's funny, but not like revolutionary. I will put 8 as a 7. I will put Loutbreak as a 3.
okay. For me, what balls can be taken would be a 7, 8 would be a 9. I really like that one. And Route Break, a 2. Not that good.
All right, now for
Now,
Treehouse of Horror 7, what are your ratings?
okay, so for Treehouse of Horror 7 is, I mean, both of the segments
I'll put
again.
The Thing and I as a 5. Funny, but not groundbreaking in any way. Genesis Tub as an 8, and Citizen Kang as like a 10 Simpsons special. Do I like Genesis Tub a little bit more? No, but it is more. Genesis Tub's more important, but is not as funny as Citizen Kane. So
Yeah.
with 8, so Citizen Kane just for being like important to the Simpsons and funny is a 10. It is a perfect example of a Treehouse of Horror episode.
The training I will put that at a 6. It's good, just it could have been better, in my opinion. The Genesis tour, I would say that's definitely a 8. It's definitely good, and it's one of the better ones out there of the 6 segments we watched today.
Yeah.
And Citizen Kane, I have to give to you, that one is a 10 because it is pretty good, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, before we close out and do everything, do you have a, well, let me ask you this. Do you have anything on Friday, or are you set to go for Friday?
I believe I should be free for Friday.
Okay.
But
So,
are you free for Thursday?
that's what I'm about to address. So, on Thursday, I will be
Oh wait.
live.
Yeah, you said you're doing that Halloween. Okay.
Yeah, I will be live because of Halloween, but also because it's my birthday.
Yes.
So, I will not be on Discord
All
this
right. I
week.
put in for that.
Okay. But my kind of silly for you to kind of come up with and tell me without reading it right now is, how does the Simpsons movie connect with the series proper?
It just does. The next season takes place directly following it. The movie's canon.
And that's what I was afraid you
Yeah.
would say.
No. The season following the movie literally opens up with like the stuff from the movie.
Yeah, no, I get you, but that's one thing that I was like, he just could tell me, like, oh yeah,
That's
that
just canon.
one.
That's
Yeah,
just
it's
canon.
just canon. So that's what I was afraid about. Okay, I will.
Theory done. It's just canon.
Yeah, I will come up with something for you.
Okay, I'll come up with
But
something for you. I'll get back to
yeah,
you by Wednesday,
okay, cool.
which is
So,
tomorrow. So tomorrow night.
yeah, okay. So that's it, guys. We will talk to you later. And now what? Let, let's play this song, again, for those who have not heard it when they came in. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Bye, guys.
Later, taters.
Toonsday Tuesday groove. It's Toonsday Tuesday. DJ's got the tunes with characters bringing vibes that light up the room. Retro memories and fresh new spins, from classic laughs to anime wins. Toonsday Tuesday, step into the stream. Old school feels and modern dreams. With DJ and characters, it's a timeless ride through cartoon worlds side by side. We're throwing it back to the days gone by. Tunes from the past still lighting the sky. Then to the present with colors that pop, from Spirited Away to rooftop drops. Cartoon vibes filling up
Good
the
night,
night,
guys.
from retro grooves to neon light. DJ's got the flow.